I think if we are not a bit radical, we are going nowhere. After going through the report and finding the cost of hiring, we find that the cost of hiring, if you have got the finance, we would rather go and buy tippers today and have them by tomorrow. We've got suppliers with ready tippers and the front-end loaders so that we can use them, unless if the cost is reduced. Then there is number one. Number two, I want to move a motion that you would find that the majority of the waste that we have is now plastic. And you would find that Copacabana, it needs every night waste is to be cleared at Copacabana. The businesses around Copacabana, they are generating more waste than the money they are paying for us to carry that waste. Therefore, I'm moving a motion that as of today, all the business premises in town must pay their waste according to the rates they are generating their waste. That is number one. Number two, I'm also moving a motion, if it means Coca-Cola and Delta and all these bottling companies, they are going to approach council for a win-win situation. As of today, we must charge them for their plastic bottles that they are producing. It is the plastic that has brought this whole misery that we have. So if we don't attack the source of the plastic, and if they don't pay what they are doing, we are not doing anything. They need to pay, even if it means they charge the consumer a deposit like what they do to empties. That's why you don't see empty pints and empty Coca-Cola are all over. It's because they are charged a deposit. They have to charge a deposit so that they give, it says council, we just have to charge each container. If it means that you are going to charge a cent on each bottled container for that is produced by Delta, that is produced by Pepsi, then let us do that. That is motion number two. I also want to reiterate on the issue of employment, that we want the street cleaners. It's not only the street cleaning. We'll talk about the drainage clearance. And the minister has denied us that chance. Therefore, there is nowhere we are going when we don't have the people who can do the drain clearance where we don't have the machines cannot do that. Therefore, I'm also moving a motion that as council, we employ on contract basis ward-based street cleaners, ward-based drain clearance cleaners, who can over the weekend go on a blitz in town. Let's say this coming weekend, they all come in town on a blitz, on a drainage clearance and on a waste management clearance. Once we do that, we'll be in a position to kill two birds with one stone. Then not to waste much time, because other councillors have got other things to say. I also want to say, we are being shortchanged by the government. When we request them to do something, they don't want to do it. We have got monies, I've been looking at the report. There is said there are devolution, whatever. Automatically it means that the equipment, majority of that is there, is not budgeted for by our monies, but money that is supposed to come from devolution funds. And we have been sitting on our rollers waiting for that man to come, which is not coming. Why don't we take the government to task by taking them to court, that they give us our devolution funds? And I'll also speak that when we come to the issue of roads, that we have to take Zinara to court, that they give us what is due to us, that we do the service delivery properly when they give us their money. We also review the figures that the government owes us in terms of even service delivery when we come to the item on revenue collection. Thank you very much, Your Worship.